Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. Last episode, we set up the SPS over there. In between the last episode and this episode, I've added in some cool little visuals here. So we've got the SPS casings connected, just surrounding like the input of the polonium and the output of the antimatter, which is pretty cool, I think. I also did like a little pipe over there, and I built a building around this. So I haven't done anything technical, I've just done a little bit of building. This is polished cut diorite from Rechiseled Create, I guess. And then we've got some Ad Astra ceilings, and then obviously reactor glass. And yeah, I think, look, it's not the most amazing thing, but I think it makes this area feel a little bit more, I don't know, established, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty, I'm happy with that. I especially like this little pipe here that the sheep is able to use. So this episode, what do? Well, we now have our hands on antimatter. We have 4 of it. So, let's put it to use. Or possibly not. I say possibly not because I'm not sure if this uses antimatter at all. But I'm going to try to make the ATM star, right? We're going to try to chip away at it, as per usual. So, one of the bits we need is, in fact, this guy here, the Nexium emitter. So, what we'll do is we'll head back to the hub, over here. And we'll go ahead and, I don't know, start making it. I'll probably do patterns for it. So we'll jump in here, create a pattern. I do want to use this grid, the wireless universal grid, and I'm going to turn exact mode off. I think just, I don't know. We don't need it to be exact, I guess. So there we go, the Nexium emitter. Cool. Out of all of these things, I don't believe we have anything automated, although I do believe we have singularities, so we can make one. Cool. As for the other stuff, let's make recipes. Oh, here we go. Antimatter. Beautiful. So this guy is going to obviously be made as such. We're going to need induction providers as well as a module base automated. So we'll go ahead and start messing with this. So that'll need some energy cubes and some other induction-y goodies. So I'll just bookmark all of these as we go, I guess, and then sort of figure out what's missing. So I've done all of these cool looking bits. I just need to automate these bits now, I believe. I'm pretty sure. So we'll grab these recipes, cool. We can also make use of them. I think they're pretty good battery storage. You can obviously make a giant induction matrix, I think it's called. Like a giant battery, induction cell, which is cool. These guys, energy cubes, this one will store 100 million. So that's pretty cool. I think from power, we're getting storage of 2 billion, which is pretty crazy. So just to, I guess, put some perspective there to what we're dealing with. Okay, so these are done. Cool. We'll get the module base as well. This is going to be tin and HDPE and some bronze. I think we've got all of this in some capacity. You know what? Let's do it properly. Let's automate everything. So for example, let's automate the smelting of tin dust. This tin dust preferably. We'll do that. That should be fine. Will it be fine? I might have to tell it what tin dust to use because if we search tin dust, we've got all the ores tin dust. I don't... Hold on, we can actually put this to the test. Let's go here. No, let's go in here, sorry. And what tin dust does it make? See, it makes all the ores tin dust. So that's the one we want to use. Now, I could set it up to use alternatives. And specifically, I could scroll through. And I wish this thing had a search bar or something. Or even just a bigger interface. A million things about this, I wish. But we should be able to find the tag for tin dust. And that will include every tin dust that will ever exist, right? The only problem is, well, you gotta find it. I'm just scrolling here because if I try to move that scroll wheel, it's just gonna go, which sometimes couldn't be good, but like, we're almost there, you know what I mean? I'd love to find, yeah, here we go. So I would tick this and it would now allow any type of tin dust to be used. How cool. So obviously with all the mod packs, they typically try to combine all the dusts to be one. So for example, all the recipes will be altered to just use all the ores. But if they ever change that in the future, with this, you won't need to. So you'll see the difference here between these two patterns. Uses items from forged dust tin for tin dust. So yeah, this pattern's the one that we want to use. Once again, you can pretty much trust the all the ores one to be the one that the pack uses, but I don't know. It's a good thing to note. So the dust itself will have to automate separately as well. Bronze nuggets, easy. Bronze ingots, easier. Cool. So for starters, these can go there, that can go here, this can go there. Let's jump under, not under the sea. Let's go to mechanism big time, which is under the river. I probably could have called this one. So what do I need? I need a pattern. Yeah. Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do, just to help myself out, is chuck this in there. We don't even have to do this anymore, by the way, because of this system using, what do we call it? XNet. We no longer have to put a specific amount into the system, which is pretty cool, but we still might. Okay, so for example, yeah, you know what? Yeah, hold on. I mean, so I don't know, I'm like psyching myself out of this. So all of these need to be a stack, which means I'd honestly prefer if we could get a stack. There we go. So I'll turn all of these into a stack of tin dust. I know I've done this a few times, but I think it's worth just going over it for anyone watching for the first time. And then for the ores, I think we got raw. No, we just got tin. This was horrible. Why did I? What am I doing? Tin ore. No, tin raw. Yep, here we go. Raw block of tin. We want that to be 32. Cool. So we create that. We should be able to chuck it in here. And now we've got tin automated. So, for example, if we go to tin here, and we go into ingots, and I order 1,000, it should be doable. And it should be quite easily doable. We've got the stuff getting processed. It will then go in here the second that we actually get some of this stuff processed. And then these should kick into gear at some point. The slurry's going into the system. Oh, I also need it, yeah. I feel like I just have this set to not be a blacklist, right? Oh, but it's an export. Huh. Because otherwise I have to now add in tin, slurry, clean, right? I mean, we don't even need this system anymore. I could just have it pull directly from this one and not use... It's fine. Look, it's fine. There's some problems, but we're working through it. Okay, cool. So, where does that leave us? Well, we should now be able to make that. The module base as well should be automated. Cool. And awesome. There we go. Whatever it was, that's this guy, the gravitational modulating unit, right? So if I search in here for gravitational modulating unit, I should be able to order one. And it looks like it will. It looks like it's going to order some iron to finish this off. Blocks of iron, yeah. Cool. Sweet. I like it. Let's click start. So that will be on its way. Next on our list, I guess, will be this guy. This guy should be incredibly easy to do. So this is the player transmitter. Now, for my inventory charging, I believe what I'm currently using is XNet. We've got this little flux controller here, and it allows you to do wireless charging. So that's what we're doing. Power has their own version of wireless charging. I wasn't sure if we had it hooked up. No, we don't. We mustn't have it unless it's somewhere over there, but I don't think we have one. And it's pretty cool. It does cross-dimensional wireless charging as well. All around, yeah, it's pretty cool. So we will just go ahead and make the recipes for that. We're going to have to make each previous tier as well. And then this last tier at the bottom here needs a player aerial pearl. Now, I've automated these in the past, and we may automate them again in the future, but at least for the first star, I'm not going to. And part of the issue with automating the ATM star these days is that there's ways to get the star beyond crafting it once you have it, right? So if we search ATM star, eventually you... Okay, so you can do that in a star. That's pretty cool. You have a chance to get extra. Imagine rolling it. Imagine getting the extra chance. That would be crazy. But there's like a starry bee, right? Yeah, the starry bee. This guy makes combs, and the combs, when processed, give you ATM star shards, or at least they try to, right? 5% of the time. And then you can actually go ahead and combine those with a Patrick star to get a full ATM star. So you can essentially just farm bees, and that's pretty cool. The only problem is the bee itself needs an ATM star block, so you need to make at least 9 to get the star, and then the bee itself uses an ATM star, so you need 2 blocks. So you need to manually make 18. I don't know if I've ever made 18 stars, so Maybe I should be automating stuff. Certificate of not being a noob anymore. And you get not a neutronium bee. And then this thing uses a fusion reactor. And it makes not a neutronium comb. And then that makes you... neutronium nuggets. Okay. I'm guessing these are crazy. They have... Oh, yeah, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Interesting. Cool. Alright. Sure. So, anyhow, we probably will automate it in the future, but for now we'll do it manually. So this guy needs a normal aerial pearl, which does have a recipe, uses dielectric paste and stuff, and you just gotta right click it on a zombie. So you can see how that's easily automated with like a mob spawner and stuff like that. Not even a mob spawner, but a mob duplicator, like what we've got down here. So there's stuff you can do. Now in terms of zombies, I know we've got a thing here that says zombie. I don't think it actually makes zombies though. I don't think that does anything. I probably prefer to just go right click on a zombie in nature. I guess, hold on. Spawners. Broken spawners. We do just have a zombie spawner. Maybe I just chuck this somewhere. And we just get a zombie real quick. Let's go into the mine. Is this the mine? Yeah. So let's just go down here and just like place this. Is this a horrible idea? Maybe. Will we be able to right click on a zombie? Hopefully. Do I need to speed it up? Hopefully not. Oh, so here they are. And you right click them and there you go. You've got them. Cool. Well, they can chill there for the rest of eternity. Nice. So that should be a player transmitter nitro. So we can go in here, player transmitter nitro, order that. Bada bing, bada boom. Cool. Next on our list, if I can figure out how to play, is the end exchanger. This guy here. So this is similar to the exchanging gadget. It has durability, but I think it can also do some other interesting things. I'm not sure. I'll be honest. I just prefer the exchanging gadget, or at least I think I do. I'm convinced I do. So in here, I don't have this thing. And I don't have this thing automated. The other stuff we might not have, but we'll figure that out. So the core itself is made out of a previous core, which is made out of a previous core, which is made out of an ender pearl. Cool. The exchanger itself is made out of a previous exchanger, which is made out of a previous exchanger, which is made out of... You can see where I'm going here. So I will build this down the list, because I think it goes down to like a wood tier. Sure enough, wood exchanger. There we go. Let's go ahead and add all these recipes in. Beautiful. And then, if we search exchanger, I'm guessing I'll be able to order an end exchanger. Oh, I cannot. So what are we missing? A little bit of basalt and 2 purpur blocks. So, basalt, I assume we've got in here. Yep. A stack will do. And purpur, we don't have in here. But I think we've got... if I can... How do you spell purpur? I swear it's that, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Oh, and then popped chorus. So it's not... Yeah, gotcha. So I can make it like that. Cool. Awesome. And then this is from chorus. I think we've got a bunch of... Yeah, we've got a decent amount. We've got enough to do stuff. I'm going to put one of these flowers away just in case we need to farm this and I don't actually have... Oh, no, I do have. I have one right here. Yeah. So, in other words, we're good. We're good for the foreseeable future. Let's go back to end exchanger. And there we go. Ordered one of those. Cool. So that's that off the list. The singularity we've already got. That's that off the list. Next up, we're going to try for this mechanical arm. This should be phenomenally easy. I'm pretty sure we've got precision mechanisms automated in the system. It won't order them, but it will, like it won't order them when we craft it, but it will maintain this. If I take these out, it'll top it back up. That's how we've got that guy set up. All the way over in that direction. So cool, that's that done. Now, here's where it gets a little bit tricky, is the railgun. I'll leave that for now, and we'll jump over here. Wireless universal grid. If I search universal grid, we've got one. Is it automated? No. Honestly, that's a problem. So, let's automate it, because we're going to need these, once again, more than once. And as a result, hey, I guess we'll finally get around to automating the rest of the grids, like, you know, all these other important ones. I think we've only got the pattern terminal properly automated. And obviously the, you know, just normal terminal. There we go. Cool. So they can go in there. And so that should be the wireless universal grid. Yeah, automatable. Nice, cool. So the railgun from Immersive Engineering. I don't have any Immersive Engineering set up. We have steel from different mods. And so then we're left with Electrum Coil Block, HV Accumulator, Advanced Electronic Component, and Wooden Grip. Now the Wooden Grip sounds easy, although it needs treated sticks and a copper nugget. Let's have a look. Let's automate the bits that we can, right? So the copper nugget, easy. The wooden grip, sure. The treated wood, I'm probably going to do Immersive Engineering treated wood, right? Yeah, there we go. Let's make that the recipe. Oh, sorry. And then I'll change this, yeah. And then, what am I after? I'm after this. I want this recipe. So that's, oh, okay. It doesn't really care, does it? Interesting. Treated wood. Because the point I'm getting at is that there's treated wood from Immersive Engineering. The planks of which are made with Creosote bucket, which, yeah, and then planks. Interesting. So, so that's a GregTech one. Hold on. And I'm looking at this. Yeah, and then this is, yeah, cool. So same sort of thing. This one just uses every type of creosote. If we look at creosote, we have none, unless I spelled that wrong. Is it creosote? Yeah, it's creosote. There we go. But I don't remember whether we have some or not. We do. Yeah, okay. So follow me. Come with me. Bear with me. So this is a blast furnace. It makes steel. This is a coker. Oh, sorry. All right, well, he's on his way. This is a coke oven, and this guy, I can't seem to open, which is odd. Does this not have an interface? But anyway, there should be. I guess we don't have creosote. You know, I feel like we do have creosote, right? Because we've got two importers here. One's on items, one's on fluids. I think we've got creosote. I think we must, right? Let's go into fluid. We've got 6 buckets. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and automate creosote oil. What we're going to do is I'm going to grab a detector from refined storage. We'll grab one of these. We will then grab coal. We've got plenty of coal to make this work. And then that's pretty much it. So down here we have an exporter that should be putting coal. Hold on. First of all, this thing's broken. Like, this should still be working. Right? This guy doesn't require redstone. He should be putting coal in here. But it's just not opening. Let's break it. Perhaps. And place it. There we go. Okay, now it's working. What I wanted to do though is set this guy up to be automated. So have this guy only work without redstone. And so if we come in here, I can say, hey, oh no, well not there, sorry. I can say items, also fluid, sorry. We can search creosote. What is the creosote that we have? Can I double check that? We have creosote from Railcraft Reborn. That makes sense. It's Railcraft mod. So if we go in here, Railcraft Reborn for fluids. I guess I do need the bucket. Chuck that in there. I can say, hey, I want you to stop when you've got, let's say 1,000 buckets. Which I think is what that will do. Maybe, possibly. I'm guessing so, because otherwise it would already be... Oh, yeah, and then, sorry, emit when above the amount. Okay, no, that's talking millibuckets then. So what we want to do, this is 1 bucket, this is 10 buckets, this is 100 buckets, this is 1,000 buckets. That is what I want. And so it will turn off, like it'll emit redstone, which will turn this guy off when that happens. Cool. Which means he'll just run forever at that point, or at least for now. And what we should see when this guy is finished, which he does take a little while, it should make creosote, which obviously gets taken out of this guy, hopefully, put in the system, and yeah, see, look, 500 millibuckets in there. I'm pretty sure that's extra. 1 coal gives 500. If you times that by 9, you get this guy, the block of coal. So there's no real difference. Oh, actually, 9. Hold on. If you times it by 9, right, to make the block, you end up using 9 blocks, which makes sense. Or, sorry, 9 coal. The time is the same amount of time. But does this make sense? Because if you do 500 times 9, you don't get 5,000. So I think you get more out of doing blocks. So yeah, let's do blocks, right? I think I'm right I think I'm right on that one. Let's take that out. I know I probably stopped it, but that's fine. We'll earn that back. Cool. I think that should work. So that should, in theory, be creosote oil automated, which is pretty cool. It's not the fastest thing ever, but I'm sure in the grand scheme of making an ATM star, it's pretty fast. The next thing I'd like to do is somewhere, I think down here, we actually have buckets automated, which is here. Now, let me check. Do we also have buckets automated here? Is that what this is? Yeah, this might be buckets automated too. Yeah, cool. So let's go ahead and automate creosote buckets, shall we? Let's go here. Let's go here. That didn't work. Creosote buckets. So I'm attempting to get this out of a tank. So we're going to go into processing. I'm going to have this here. I'm going to say, guess what? If you put in a bucket like so, and then if you put in a bucket worth of creosote oil like so, you will get a bucket of creosote. Pretty simple. So if I chuck that in there, that should work. I can shift click on this, order one, and we should have two in there. Cool. The next step is going to be making sure that we can, in fact, make treated wood, and we can. Awesome. And on top of that, we can make sticks. Perfect. The rest of those recipes can be put in the main hub. Nice. It's good when you've got some infrastructure set up, and then try to start doing the star, because a lot of it just like hands itself to you. So let's work back from that then, because we obviously want the right recipe. So for example, we want this recipe, so we're going to create that. We then want this recipe, because that's the wood that we're getting from it. Cool. And then we're all caught up. Wonderful. Let's chuck those in. Okay, cool. So that's the wooden grip done. Sure. What's going to be the easiest next? I think the electrum coil block will be easy. This is going to be, I guess we'll make the recipes. This is going to be this, so iron and some medium voltage wire coils. These I'm going to do stick and electrum wire. So stick, electrum wire, cool. Electrum wire, we're going to automate. Now, if you try to use the wire cutters, I don't think it'll work, but I'll tell you what. I'm awfully tempted to try it. Purely because there's been, like obviously these packs get updated, right? And so part of me is like, hey, what if they've fixed it? What if it's now capable to do it? I'm pretty sure Applied Energistics can do it. Not to throw any shade, but I'm pretty sure Applied Energistics can do it. So it would be interesting to see. We'll add that as a recipe because we'll probably need that done anyway. The electrum itself, we've already got automated. So there you go. Let's give it a go. So what we do here is if I click on this wire and order it, this will work. There's no doubt about that. The problem is if I order two, it will craft two wire cutters because the durability will change. And that's the problem. That will always be the problem with that recipe. So what we can do instead... What can we do instead? I do want to give it a try. And I think what we do is we link it up with Applied Energistics somewhere. I'm tempted to do it over by the reactor, even though that sounds like a waste of, I guess, an area to do it. We could just set up an Applied Energistics network here, potentially. Like, my point being that we should have all the stuff automated to do this easily. Let's do applied, let's search controller. Make one of these. Cool. Awesome. So far, so good. Let's search storage bus. Let's get one of these built, which needs an interface. I mean, what am I, like, why don't I have recipes for this stuff? Let's do it. Let's do what I should have done a little while ago. So ME storage bus, let's make a recipe for it. ME interface, we've already got the stuff automated, just make a recipe for it. It's that simple. Now I can order a storage bus. Awesome. Cool. So there we go. I probably do want two of those. So we'll get another one built. What else are we after here? Wonderful question. We will need crafting computers. So if I search crafting, we don't have them automated, of course. But we can go in here and we can automate the crafting unit. And then as a result, we can automate the crafting coprocessor. And then also crafting storage. I'm going to aim for just 16k ones because they're pretty cool. I think we've got all this stuff automated. I guess not. Let's go ahead and automate it. Boom. And boom. Cool. Nice. So I'll chuck that and that in there. Now I should be able to order, say... I think I just need one recipe, right? So we'll just order that and this. And that should be them done. So grab you. Grab you. Hey, looking pretty cool. Let's go ME cable, even though I don't know if we need them per se, but we'll see. We'll also need a pattern provider. That's going to be a nice one for here. Cool. I believe patterns themselves we have automated, so that's perfectly fine. We'll grab out this blank pattern. Is there anything else we think we need? Honestly, not currently. I'm quite happy with what we've got so far. Let's go set this up, and let's see if we can get this working. So, the ME controller, we do want to connect it to our refined storage system to some extent, so we will have it over here. There it is. We're going to go ahead and put some power to it. There we go. Next, we're going to connect our computer, like so. Then what we want to do is order a pattern provider. Get one of these built. Shouldn't take too long. Nice. And we will need some chests. Now, one of them will be just a normal chest. And one of them will be a dimensional chest. Okay, cool. So, chest, dimensional chest, pattern provider. I think this should work. So, no, wait. Let me switch these around. Chest. No, I did the wrong thing again. Chest, dimensional chest. Hold on. Hold on. I think I need something else as well. Because I'm doing just a crafting recipe, aren't I? Yeah, it's my bad. I'm going to need a molecular assembler to do the actual crafting recipes. So grab that and quickly chuck that in the floor. We almost had it. Boom. Cool. And we'll order one. Shouldn't take too long. Cool. Nice. Nice. And so this will just connect onto this. There we go. Wonderful. That will get the recipe of the electrum plate. Cool. Next on our list, storage bus. That will connect here to say, hey, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. Cool. The next one will connect onto this guy. In fact, we can try to make this look a little bit nicer. I don't know if it will actually look nicer, but we can try to. There we go. Now it's, okay, no, I've made it phallic. Hold on, we can do that. That works. Okay, and we can also do a storage bus here. So, what do we want? Well, this one here, we want it to have specifically engineers cutters, and we want it to have electrum ingots. And there we go. That's it. That's what we want. This guy over here, we want him to only have electrum wire, which is this stuff here. It's that simple. And that should work. So, what we need to do... Oh, actually, better yet. Much better yet. Hold on. Let me figure out what button to press. I need to pick that storage bus up. We actually need an export bus, which we'll just manually craft. I'm tired of running back and forth inside and outside. Export bus, cool. This guy will go there. He'll get a crafting card. Once again, we'll just suck it up and craft it. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. And so this will go here. So this guy is going to attempt to export electrum wire. Now, yeah. So he's going to do that pretty much infinitely, right? He'll just keep trying to do that nonstop. And then we will determine the actual recipe using a diamond crafter connected to this chest. That's where obviously the inputs are going to go. So one will go there. One will also be an exporter with a regulator and a crafting card. Cool. So grab all these guys. So exporter, this guy's going to have regulator crafting card. He's going to be told engineers cutters. Cool. Not exact, just as long as there's an engineer cutter in there. Let's hope that works. Hopefully it doesn't care about the durability. Fingers crossed. He will obviously then connect, and that will connect there. So this is good to go. As you can see, engineer's cutter. Cool. This electrum wire recipe, what is it going to do? Electrum plate and no, we just want this guy to instead be, hey, guess what? Electrum plate equals electrum wire. We do that in processing. We search electrum. We say electrum plate. Oh, sorry. Electrum plate? Electrum ingot. Electrum plates equals electrum wire. How much does it equal? Hold on. Oh, hold on. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. It's 1 to 1. Cool. There's probably some better recipes. There's actual machines that can do this. But if we actually set up a nice way to automate this and like use any type of machine, any type of tool, automated just in our backyard here, that's going to be, I think, better in the long term. So let's see if this works. If I attempt to order 1 electrum plate, let's see what happens. Or 1 electrum wire. It should put the stuff in here. And then this machine, if it was working perfectly, would export it there. Let's say that this guy can also hold wire. Does that change the field? Because now it has somewhere to put the thing. Oh, you know what? I haven't even put the recipe in here. I haven't put the pattern in. Gotcha. Hold on. Let's go pattern terminal. Let's give this a shot. Pattern encoding terminal. Needs a crafting terminal. Needs an ME terminal. Cool. Work through here. ME terminal. Wonderful. Crafting terminal. Brilliant. And pattern terminal. Cool. So this guy can go right here. Cool. So, recipe in here. Wonderful. We want to tell it that we are making electrum wire. And we want to just do the normal recipe, the full thing here. Substitutes disabled. Fluid substitutes, all that stuff's disabled. Processing, smithing, stone cutting. Let's see if it works. I reckon it will, but here we go. So, do we see the wire yet? We do not. Interesting. The wire cutters are there. The electrum plate is there. Exporting wires. Schedule mode. Export the first item until the network's empty. Use stocked items or craft. Cool. Patterns there. The crafting grid's here. Or the crafter is there. So far, not so good. Insert extracts. Bidirectional. Cool. I've got this guy set up to be ingots. Maybe that's the problem. Electrum plate. Does this solve the problem? It does! And then it goes back in. Oh! It goes back in with no durability loss. Is that normal? I guess it is, because we've got our wire. Ta-da! Cool. Sweet. Make sure your filters are correct. Friendly little remember. So. Cool. Can we just make the coil block now? We can't. Allegedly we can. I'll order one just to test it. Just to make sure that is the case. But I think it is. We could probably put some speed upgrades in, to be honest. Like some acceleration cards. But once again, if it works, it works. That's the main thing. It works. Cool. So that is that taken care of. What's next? What about a high voltage accumulator? What is that and what do we need? So we've actually got the columns available. That's cool. We're going to need aluminum plates, bucket of redstone acid, and HOP graphite ingot. So aluminum plates, we can actually now do these recipes as well over there. I know we don't need to, but the fact that we can is pretty cool. Let's just use the multi-servo press though. But it's an option. That's fun, right? Let's go processing place. I think it was one of the latest editions, right? Where is it? Multi-servo press. And now we have plates added. Cool. Jump back home. Nice. Okay, cool. So the plate is automated. Wonderful. Bucket of redstone acid and this graphite ingot. Now the graphite ingot, that is going to be smelted graphite dust. Okay. The graphite dust is going to be industrial squeezed coke dust. Interesting. So that's a processing recipe. Coke dust is going to be crushed, either crushing wheeled or normal crushed coal coke. Sure. Let's add the alternative of coal coke to this recipe and create that. Cool. Does it actually just make one? Oh, it makes, yeah, okay. Cool. All right. Well, that's there. Sure. Actually, you know what? We can do this recipe. That's actually a better recipe. Hold on. Coal coke into coke dust. Let's change this to the blocks. Ah, that's gonna be annoying then. Can I just find it? Storage blocks? Block of coke? Yeah. Maybe. Let's see if that works. Forge coal coke. Yeah. No, wait. Forge coal coke for block of coke? Yeah, whatever. So we'll do that recipe. Both of those processing recipes, cool. Yeah. So I need an industrial squeezer. Brilliant. Okay. What of these are normal recipes? This one's a normal recipe. Fun. The pellet is the ingot's a smelting recipe. Right? Yep. And so then there's the dust. There's also the crushing wheel. Let's go do the crushing wheel real quick. Get that guy set up so that we can double check that he works. So over here, we have crushing wheels. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh god, what are we gonna do? I think we do this, and we get an exporter, and a detector as well. And we do the same thing, but with coal coke on this side. So we're gonna have this guy here. We're gonna have detector. This guy's going to be detecting coke dust. And we want to say, hey, when you have, let's say a stack's a decent amount. When you have a stack of coke dust, emit a signal. Cool. And then in here, we just tell it, hey, I want you to put in blocks of coke. And where do we get that from? Let's go here. Let's search coal coke. We're currently getting Railcraft Reborn coke. I'll be honest, I don't know if you can crush this. It's suggesting that you cannot. Although, what'd that do? Coal coke? Huh. What are we thinking that did? Let's have this guy only work with redstone, and we'll chuck another block of coal coke in there and see if we get anything different. Because it looks like it's crushing it. I guess it's just not giving us anything. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's all right. So what we'll do, we're just gonna have to use different. Honestly, just a different coke oven potentially. Okay, let's go coke oven. We have GregTech coke ovens. We have electric GregTech coke ovens, Railcraft ones. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of immersive engineering ones. So what am I thinking of? Coke bricks? Yeah. Immersive engineering coke bricks. Let's make some of these. From this, I think we need more bricks. So let's get a few stacks of those built. You don't need much of this, but you do need some. So I don't know. We'll craft that much. I think that's more than enough. Do I just replace the Railcraft system that we have? Or does it make sense to have an extra? Hard to tell. Honestly, hard to tell. I think we can just have an extra. So let's go ahead and do it. We're going to create a 3x3. This time around, we are going to hit it with a hammer. An immersive engineering hammer, ideally. So engineer's hammer. Get one of these guys built. Right click it. Ta-da! We'll grab our exporter. Boom. And then we'll grab 2 of these for importing as well. You know what? Should I just use normal exporters? Are they going to be more power friendly? Probably. So let's go here. Oh, sorry. I need... Embarrassing. We need importers. And also that hammer back. Hammer. Boom. 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 Cool. So one of these guys is going to be fluids. Awesome. One of these guys is going to be items. One of these guys is going to be coal blocks. Boom. And that should go there. I might need a crafting card. I don't know if I do, but we might. So I'll craft one. Should probably just order a few of them. In fact, I think they're meant to be automated, so whatever. And this guy is going to make a different creosote oil, which is a little bit unfortunate, which means I should probably move this. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's have this exporter here. Coal block. If I can spell, doesn't matter. It's coal block there. Crafting upgrade, cool. Detector. We'll do, yeah, whatever. This guy's also a lot louder, which is fun. So, creosote oil, this time from Immersive Engineering. We need a bucket of it. Cool. So I just gotta wait for this guy to run anyway. Okay. Well, we'll figure that out. That guy's gonna make Immersive Engineering coal coke. If I search for the coke that we've got, these blocks of coal coke, is it possible that I can transform them? No, I thought it might give me that little option to switch them. Okay. I can turn it into a thermal series block by using one Immersive Engineering coal coke. Very interesting. So hold on, which one do I need for... Hold on. I need Immersive Engineering coke dust. And to do that, I have to use thermal series coal coke. So if I get a single Immersive Engineering coal coke, I can transform the blocks from this in a crafting table. Cool. Let's do that. Let's add the recipe for that, and that'll I guess at least temporarily solve that problem. Sure. So in here we are going to say, oh, where's that going? What have I done? Where do we have coal coke set to go? I don't like what I just saw. Anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and add in this recipe using this coal coke. I'm still a little bit confused as to what exactly has happened to all of our stuff, all of our coal coke. We want this to be exact. And we're also going to say that you can do that. Cool. Yeah, we just watched it all run away from us. What do we have that's using blocks of coal coke? Is it this guy? Yeah, it's this guy. Okay. Let's go ahead and tell him, let's not do that. Alright, cool. So if I check this in here, I should be able to order thermal series coal. Missing, oh yeah, I need one Immersive Engineering one. So this guy, he's trying. Can I time and bottle him? Survey says, doesn't really look like it's working at all. Unlucky. Okay, well, anyhow. When that does work, then we can have it automated. So like, it's already automated, right? And once it's ready, it will be putting in thermal series coal coke, right? So where's that? Block of coke, Greg Tech, no. Thermal series block of coke. That's what it will put in there once it's ready. And for that, we'll do a crafting card. And a regulator, of course. Go in here and order a stack of those. That'll keep that busy. And regulator. Cool. So we'll chuck these in. And regulator. Awesome. Wonderful. So yeah, awesome. That should work. This guy should just empty everything. That should get crushed, picked up. And then this guy, we can tell him, hey, you can just work as normal. This guy is going to only work without a signal, and it will emit a signal when we have enough of the stuff. Cool. So yeah, I mean, that'll sort itself out, hopefully, assuming everything works. It'll just be a bit slow. Sure. We can live with that, I think. So where did that leave us? That leaves us with the industrial squeezer. So we're going to have to do some immersive engineering. I don't know if we'll be able to do it this episode, but I guess we could try. So, for starters, I believe there is a book. The Engineer's Manual. So let's go ahead and craft one of these. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. And now, this should have the stuff in it. So, what are we after again? We're after an industrial squeezer. So, this will probably be heavy machinery, maybe? Squeezer? Here we go. The squeezer. So, what we can do, somehow, I thought maybe this had the same thing that the other books have, but it doesn't look like it does. Mentor, yeah, so squeezer. Yeah, okay. Well, anyhow, let me take a picture of this, and then I'll add recipes, or at least attempt to add recipes for all this stuff, and then we'll try to make this squeezer. Shall we? So, what exactly are we after here? Light engineering block. Light engineering block. Cool. Nice. I love seeing stuff that we don't have automated. That's great. So, we've got copper. We're going to need iron mechanical components and iron sheet metal. Luckily, we've got all those little components automated. Nice. Not too bad. Cool. Wonderful. Next, we need a redstone engineering block. Here we go. Friendly reminder that you don't have to type out the full word. You can just type out bits from each. So we've already got pistons automated. That's fine. Steel and then scaffolding. You can just type like this, which is pretty cool. So what's this? Steel and steel rods. Sure. Steel fence. Steel fence. Cool. That's pretty easy as well. What else do we need? We need fluid pipes. These are immersive engineering fluid pipes. So we'll add at immersive for that. There we go. And then finally, wooden barrels, which I think we've got automated. Cool. That actually wasn't too bad. So we'll chuck those in. And now let's actually go ahead and order them. So we need 2 of these fluid pipes in order to craft this. There we go. It crafts 8 at a time. That's fine. I'll only grab what we need just so I'm not confused later. Barrels. We require 4 wooden barrels. Now, I will say, it says specifically wooden barrel. Oh, they've got their own wooden barrel. Yeah, last second I was like, you know what, I'll double check just in case. So for that, we just need some treated wood slabs and stuff. That's easily done. Let's chuck them in here. Cool. So, wooden barrel, I require 4 of those for the squeezer. So for that, we're going to need a little bit more creosote. So that's going to be a waiting game. We'll just have to wait. Cool. That's fine. What else do we need? Now we need steel fences. For these, we're going to need 3 of them. I think it's going to craft. Oh yeah, it's crafted 3. Cool. We need steel scaffolding. For that, we need 6. Hopefully you guys don't mind me walking you through each single ingredient here. It might be easy for some of you. Maybe it'll be annoying for others. Pistons, we just need 1. Redstone engineering block, we just need 1 as well. And then it's going to be 2 light engineering blocks. Light engineering blocks, just 2 of those. Cool, so the only thing we're missing are the wooden barrels. That's not too bad then. Sweet. The other problem we have is where are we going to put these? I'll tell you what, there's a chance that we need a lot more creosote oil and a lot more coal coke, meaning there might be an immersive engineering zone that we put together, which wouldn't surprise me. Now, we've obviously got a bunch of tech over there. We've got some create stuff there. I'm thinking this is a nice area over near our tech. We could maybe take this part, turn it into some immersive engineering, shall we? We'll start building here. Why not? And then maybe we'll mass produce coke ovens over here as well this episode. But yeah, we'll start building a squeezer though. So, how do we do it? Let's go ahead and pause it. Let's go down a few floors. No? Is that not how this works? I wanted to... Oh, there we go. Cool. Alright, sweet. So this is the bottom floor. As you can see, we've got the light engineering block. I right-clicked, my bad. The light engineering block, steel scaffolding, and 2 fluid pipes it looks like. So let's see if we can go ahead and remember exactly how those go. So these and these. So one of them... Oh. Instantly placed not where I want it. 1 there. And then it looks like it goes like this with 2 fluid pipes there. Cool. Next on our list, engineering block. I think those are all wooden barrels. And then the light engineering block here. So that one there, right? Yep. And then so 4 barrels there, which we'll obviously make soon. And then finally there'll be a piston upside down apparently. And then 2 fences. I don't really know. Let's hope that it's not meant to be upside down, right? We'll try without it. Okay, so wooden barrels. I can craft none. Treated wood planks. I can craft some. Interesting. So what was the issue with the barrels? Missing packaged planks. The recipe's broken. Okay. That's wonderful. That's what you'd love to see. Treated wood planks. The wooden barrel is using the wrong wooden... No, the slabs are using the wrong planks, right? But, I mean, they should... Yeah, they are. Okay. Treated wood planks, but they're packaged. Whereas we just have horizontal ones. Completely different. Sure. Yep. Cool. So they go there. Let's now search barrel. Now can I just craft 4? Surely. Yeah, cool. We can. Sweet. We've got the stuff. Yay. Alright, let's zip back over. Where are we building? Over here. Okay, 4 wooden barrels from Immersive Engineering. They will go here, 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 and here. Let's grab... Oh, I've already got the piston. And we've got our steel fences. So, steel fences there. Piston there. This is allegedly the structure. The piston might need to be upside down. But, if I right-click it with a hammer... we don't get anything. Okay, cool. So, can I rotate this guy? Do we have... I'd love for an ability to rotate these, because now I think I... What do I have to do? I've got to, like, go underneath and place it here. And then rebuild that. Which, like, why? You know what I mean? Like, I get it, but why? Like why'd they have to do that? Is that even... Okay, maybe I'm just doing something else wrong. Okay, interesting. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's for the barrel. Interesting. Let's consult the quest book. The quest book might be able to help. So Immersive Engineering. We'll need a railgun from the mod Immersive Engineering. To get started, make your hammer. The quest book will give you guides. Cool. Building a multi-block. So we have all the stuff. Heavy machinery. That wasn't in my list. The heavy engineering block. Huh. Each multi-block machine will have a place for you to right-click with the engineering hammer to convert the multi-block. Huh. Heavy engineering. These multi-blocks are made of several core blocks, blah, blah, blah. Each heavy machine will require a different amount of building blocks. Yeah. Interesting. Heavy machinery. Did I miss that? Because this is the completed build, right? Yeah, that's it completed. Interesting. But it's just not true. What have I done wrong? Like, I'm sure I've done something wrong, but usually we can catch that. Fluid pipe, immersive engineering, steel fence, piston, redstone engineering block, 2 light thingos. See? It doesn't say heavy thing anywhere. I mean, this looks like it's for the fermenter, right? Like, that's what it's telling you, to make the fermenter. But we're trying to make the squeezer. Yeah, here we go. Huh. The squeezer. What's the problem? Where am I meant to right? Let's do play. Where is it suggesting I right click? Here we go. Oh, is it suggesting the barrel? Is that why it's red? No? Oh, yep, but on this side. Cool. Okay, yeah, cool. Gotcha. Squeezer! There you go, everybody. Awesome. So, this guy, he will need power. And I think this is this where the power goes? Or is this where the power... I think that's output. This must be where the power goes? No? No? Maybe? No? No? Okay, hold on. Now, I know that there's specific things to attach to these guys normally, but I swear you used to be able to just put other stuff on them. I swear I've vindicated some of these guys before. Alright, let's see if we can use our own cables. I'd respect it if they don't let us, but it would also be a little bit annoying. Interesting. So not there, not there. I'm pretty sure that is the... Yeah, okay. Or is this the power? Hold on. There you go, that's the power. Cool. So it's powered up. There you go. That's spot up there. You can use your indicates. And it is now ready to squeeze. It's ready to squeeze coal dust into graphite dust. Sure. Okay. Well, how do we want to go about doing this? We've got blue for input over here, and we've got orange for output either here or here. I don't really know which one it's going to use, but they're there. How do we want to go about bringing our stuff over? Do we want to do a wireless network? I assume we do. Let's, wireless universal grid out of energy. That's not good. Oh, interesting. So over here, anything extra is getting dumped. But that's assuming this guy's empty. But currently, nothing's coming here either. Did our reactor stop? Our reactor stopped. Why? Stuff over here is chunk loaded? Huh. I'm not sure. We've got plenty of fuel. Like a crazy amount of fuel. Alright, well let's go ahead and there you go. We'll turn that guy on. No, he's... Oh, I didn't put a hole for him in there. So annoying. Well, let's solve the hole from problem. Let's just solve that. Let's go entangled block. We're automating holograms. I hate it. I hate that I've done that like twice now. So let's jump over here. Recipe. Here we go. Let's go hologram. Here it is. Boom. So what do I want it to do? I do want it to put in the coal as well. So let's go ahead and drag in our coal. Awesome. You'll have to see it. Yeah. And so how does this guy work? This guy has enriched stuff here. So what I'll do is on this one, I'll add in coal. And on this one, I will add in gold dust. There we go. Put those back in. Now, if I search for a hologram, once I put the recipe in to this, then I should be able to order one. Right? Let's see. Shouldn't take that long. Okay. Well, assuming that the stuff came, then it would be somewhere. Oh yeah. It's broken. Wonderful. Why is it broken? How do I solve this with XNet, guys? What am I missing? What's the XNet secret to solving this? Is it osmium that goes in here? Yeah. Alright, well anyway, the hologram is automated. I think if I order another one, we've got two. Cool, so that works. Wonderful. Love to see it. We're gonna have to do quite a bit of entangling here, I think, in order to get this working entirely. Because I also need to fill the hologram with this stuff first, which means it has to go in here. So how do we want to go about that? Wonderful question. Let's go ahead and entangle this. Let's go back over to this section. Right. And maybe we'll just chuck it like back here. So, what are we doing? I'm doing exporter with a regulator, yep, and a crafting upgrade. So that we just have one in each. That'll be good. We're getting an entangled block. This guy's going here. Exporting into this guy. Not that. Hopefully that didn't do that. But you'll be exporting in empty holograms. Okay. Now we're connected from the south, allegedly. Although with items, yeah, connected from the south. So. Oh, but he's full. Cool. Awesome. Wonderful. And then you'll be importing the finished holograms. Import hologram. So you go there. You'll be importing this. Cool. Then all I need to do is connect it with a cable that I can't see a cable in order to do this. There we go. I know I could have just scrolled, but that takes magic powers. Hologram, cool. Let's have this guy output items from the top. I keep forgetting where it is. So this guy, side config. He doesn't have item? No, he does over here. Okay. Top is output. Cool. There we go. So that should work. We should then get holograms in the system. Should, being the keyword there. What if... Oh, blacklist. But I want it to be... whitelist? Right? Huh? Alright, what if I do it as a blacklist, but instead we do an empty hologram? That way, you know, it's not empty, so it should pull the item out, right? And then this guy exact, yeah, an empty one. So an empty one goes in, and not an empty one. Oh, but then it might, yeah. No, I think it needs to be this as a whitelist. So what's the problem? DT fuel, importing from the top. I know that we're obviously connected at the top with multiple things, but that shouldn't be a problem. Side config, items, can't eject. Auto eject is not supported. Manual extraction may still be possible. Output top. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know. How do I get you out of there? How do we retrieve the whole room? I don't know. Here's what we can do. We can try modular routers. Let's grab a modular router. Let's grab 2 distributors. One of these is going to pull that. The modular router will sit here. It is going to pull out a completed whole room, whitelisted. Transfer into the router. Cool. This guy is going to transfer out of the router. And the out of the router one will go there. And so then if I chuck this one in, that should pull the whole from in. But it is not. So instead what we will do is we will try to locate the front, which I think is this cut here. And so the front, which is what we've now right-clicked, that should technically be the other side that has the output available. And that's not working. Cool. I'll be back. Oh, I did it. I just saw the item move. The item went here. Beautiful. And then I do that. And it goes in here. And we have a whole room ready. Cool. Okay. That happened very fast. I was like, you know what? I'll just set all of them to input, output. And that's working. I think the problem is as well, as you can possibly see, is that our other importer is now working. So let's go ahead and turn that off so that we don't have a bunch of whole rooms waiting for us. Cool. Sweet. So this one's always going to have one. Wonderful. All right. Let's go ahead and give this guy a shot, shall we? So to do that, we need to wait. Oh, and he now, oh, cool. So that worked. Oh, interesting. Oh, he's pulsing whenever he has 400 million power in him. Very interesting. Do we care that he's doing that? Is there a downside to him doing that? This just means that it will constantly be turned back on if it tries to turn off. And it also means we're going to constantly be making, like, yeah, I don't think it's a problem. I don't think it's a problem. With the amount of power we're pulling, we'll be making half of that per tick. So yeah, I think I'm okay with it. I think I'm perfectly okay with it. Cool. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on board. Cool. All right, so now we've got power running. Awesome. That means we've got power in our flux network, meaning that our grid is powered again. Wonderful. How nice is that? The only problem I have now is I don't remember what we were doing. I don't know. Were we about to bring something over here potentially? Or yeah, we were going to bring the network. And I guess I couldn't open it. Let's pretend that's what I was doing. If that sounds logical. Alrighty. Receiver. Boom. Let's hook up the transmitter. There was a little cut between just then and before. I don't know if you noticed the pacing and energy change. I do apologize. I went to the toilet. I feel like I need to say that because the way that I was talking made it sound like I just did like cocaine or something. I promise you, I'm not doing cocaine to make YouTube videos for modern Minecraft. The other content I can't confirm nor deny. Signs. Let's go ahead and make some signs. What's this? This is Immersive Perfect. Cool. Awesome. So now we've got the network over here, which you'll love to see. So we can now do some crafting. For example, we can grab a crafter and chuck it here. Can we rotate with this? Man, I really wish you could, because I don't like having to have the other wrench, the refined storage wrench, because it's so niche in how it's used. All right, well, in that case, let's just do another detector exporter thing, because they're honestly, they're really good little setups using a detector and exporters. I quite like it. Let's go exporter. Let's go crafting upgrade. Cool. So exporter here. Detector can go here. Sure. This guy's going to be detecting... what's he going to be detecting? I don't know. I guess he can just detect graphite dust. And hey, mate, when you've got a stack, or when you've got over a stack, emit a redstone signal. This guy's going to only work when there's no redstone signal. And Bob is your uncle by law. Cool. Bam and bam. Nice. So this exporter is going to be exporting the coke dust that we should be making. Coke dust. Haha! Coke dust. Awesome. So he's going to be exporting this. And I think that's just it. I think we just want him to just keep exporting coke dust. Once there's 8, I believe this system begins. It looks like he's squeezing. And then, yeah, you get the dust. How cool. I suppose what we could do, if I really wanted to, would be grab a regulator, chuck this in, and set this guy to be 8, which is what it needs for a recipe. Just in case somehow something backs up. Yeah. Cool. Enjoy. So there we go. That is the stuff pretty much automated. Now I just need an importer, which I guess will go here. I'm assuming that's the output. And let's just run this cable around. Ta-da! And now we should have HOP graphite dust. And so we can obviously turn that into ingots. And now that is all of that taken care of. Last but not least is the bucket of redstone acid. And that is a very, very easy recipe, which I'm very grateful for. So let's go ahead and finish off that as well. Some loud noises. All right, here we go. Bucket of redstone. I thought this was going to be a difficult one, so that is a very nice recipe to see, to be honest. Oh, this crafter filled up very fast today. Okay, so that's the bucket of redstone acid done. So what's next? Next is, oh, the actual accumulator, right? Cool. Let's remove the bookmark. Can we craft it? We're missing an aluminum ingot. Aluminum. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like mechanism big time. All right, let's see if we can add this. Chugging away over here. Okay, so first things first, let's turn this into a stack of dust. That's going to help me. Aluminum dust. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's always easier to tell who's made the mod, like if they're American or not, based on the aluminum or aluminium. Boom. By the way, just on the record, guys, just to let you know the consequences of playing this game pretty much daily for however many years we've been going now. I say aluminum sometimes in person, in real life, and people call me out. And other things I pronounce, I guess I do in an American way, or with like an American twist to it. And yeah, so I'm blaming you guys for that. So there you go. But there we go. Cool. Aluminum. Aluminum, guys. That's what you sound. Aluminum. Do you guys know that that's what you sound like? Oh, someone also mentioned as to why I don't automatically smelt everything. The reason is, and it's a small reason, it's partly because I'm lazy, but the other benefit is sometimes we use dust, for example, like gold dust. So instead of having to smelt it and then unsmelt it, we can just smelt it in our smelter, and like the furnace is pretty fast. It's never really an issue. It was an issue, I think, maybe when we were doing the infinite storage upgrade, but even then, like, it's kind of just not a problem. You know what I mean? So I just don't really worry about it. We can just use this guy. He works fine. He gets the job done. Cool. So if I now try for the HV accumulator, I can allegedly craft it. Awesome. So next is this guy, the advanced electronic component. Now, is this guy automatable? Well, here's with an automatic engineer's workbench. Let's have a look at how difficult that would be if we wanted to automate it. I'll be honest, it looks pretty much the same as everything else. Shall we? You know what? Hey, while we're here, let's go for it. So, first things first, let me pause this actually. And yeah, okay. So I'm gonna take a picture of this so that I've got all the stuff that we need. And we'll try this out. This episode was probably a little bit of a long one as well. Maybe, if you're lucky. We'll see what happens. So, first things first, light engineering blocks. We need 4 of them, so we'll order a few more. We will need redstone engineering blocks. We'll need 1 of them. Let me actually grab those so that I don't have to grab them twice when we go through here. Next up, we do need heavy engineering blocks. Cool. So we'll add this recipe. This, of course, needs 2 different guys. Made out of steel instead of iron this time around. Luckily, we've got all that automated. Wonderful. Oh, and we need a new crafter. It's that time of the year again. Welcome, everybody, to new crafter time. And there you go. Enjoy your stay. What's this stuff? Do we need that? Block of coke into coke dust. I swear I heard a growl. Coke. I don't think we need this, right? Because everything's working currently. So I'll assume we don't. Okay. Heavy engineering blocks. We need 2 of these. So we'll order those and I'll grab them here. There we go. 2 of those. What's next on the list? Steel scaffolding. This time around we need 5 of them. Boom. Let's probably just order 10 at a time and then just grab what I need. So 5 of those. Treated wood slabs. We require 2 of them. Boom, boom. And 4 conveyor belts. We don't have these in. So conveyor... Oh. I activate night vision. Conveyor belts. Here we go. So these are going to use leather. Oh, yeah, cool. I thought it was going to be something different there, but that's fine. And we needed 4 of those. Cool. Okay, well, we are ready. Let's go ahead and head over to... I don't like the noises I was hearing over there. Let's head over here and build this guy, shall we? Yeah, I'll place it up here. Why not? So, let's grab our book back. What is the first floor? The first floor is scaffolds, a heavy, and some lights. So a heavy would be here, for example. That would be there. It's a 3x3, right? Yep. Currently, at least. We'll grab the lights. So the light is like this, right? And then it's just that. Is that the structure? Yeah. Not quite. Almost messed up. It's always good to double check each layer so you don't make a me mistake. Cool. Nice. Next layer uses the 4 conveyors. 2 more of these. The final heavy. The 4 conveyors, I should say, but just sort of like this instead. Cool. 2 treated wooden slabs. And is that the final floor? It is, cool. And so we right click with the engineer's hammer on this block here. Somehow. It said it was this one. Maybe on this side. And it should do the thing. What have I missed? 2 treated slabs. That all looks good to me. Yep. Okay. Interesting. Am I crazy? Treated wooden slab. The conveyors are on. And then I right click this. Engineer's hammer. Do you see something pop up here? Watch when I right click. Oh, is it my night vision activating? I think it's my night vision activating. Alright, well, I will right click every side of this. Okay, so you can rotate the conveyor belts. Maybe that was the problem. You want to work now? Mr. Treated Wood Slab? Nope. What if I spin these around, huh? Now you work, right? Nope. Do I need to do this? Have the conveyors actually like... Oh, okay. I guess have the conveyors actually go the way that they would go. So forward, then to the right, then forward and forward. Cool. It looks cool as well. I should say, I've seen this before. So it just like, it felt normal to look at. But I love the models. Like, I love 3D textures. And this thing looks awesome. That's what made me realize that I didn't mention the other one. But like, they look really cool. So this is the automated engineer's workbench. So we need to figure out where the power is going to go, which it looks like here. Cool. So he's powered. Nice. And then we need the rest of the stuff. So what is that? We need an engineer's blueprint. That is going to be manually crafted. Like so. And then I think I just chucked that in there. Yeah. Then we select what we want, which is obviously this advanced guy here. And then I guess we put the recipes in. So while we're here, let's grab a pattern grid. And we'll grab some patterns. And we'll take it for a spin, shall we? I order like 1,000 of these. Yeah, let's do that. Just so I never have to figure out which ones they are ever again. All right, pattern terminal. Patterns go in. Cool. So what do I need? I need 1 Duraplast sheet, 2 vacuum tubes, and an aluminium wire. We're back, baby. We've got some aluminium. You'll love to see it. Cool. So let's make the pattern. 1 aluminium, 1 vacuum tube. I think it's 2 vacuum tubes, right? Yeah, 2 vacuum tubes. And that will make us an advanced electronic circuit. So I'll create that as a recipe, but obviously we're going to have to come back and fix the rest of the stuff. In terms of crafting, similar problem to the last one in terms of like hooking the crafter up. Like if we are going to use a crafter instead of the other options. I think we can do it though. Let's grab a crafter, place it here, put the recipe in there, and I assume that will work. I don't see why it wouldn't. Let's go ahead and connect the cables. Boom, 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 boom. Nice, that looks beautiful. We're doing a great job of making this place look nice. So they're also, it looks like they're going to just drop off the ground here. Unless you see some sort of hopping system, which I do not. So yeah, I guess what we'll do is we'll get an item collector. Preferably, I mean, just a basic one will do. And then we'll get a dimensional chest. And this should be that automated, right? Dimensional chest, item collector. We'll see how it goes. That should do the job though, I reckon. Cool. And this guy, yeah, he's got the pattern. Awesome. So let's go back and we'll go ahead and try to automate the rest of those ingredients. And we'll see if we can finish this recipe today. I don't know if we can, but I want to see how close we get. So Duraplast, oh, needs a bottling machine and a metal press mold of a plate and phenolic acid or phenolic resin. The vacuum tube needs an engineer's workbench, but for a different recipe. This we can probably do. We can probably add this as a recipe as well, right? Yeah. Let's add that. Is that... Hold on. Remove that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. How do I... Remove that. Cool. Create that. Is that actually the recipe? Yeah. Okay, we can do that. We can make this happen. What? So that's the vacuum tubes. Then the aluminum wire. We're going to do a processing. Which says aluminum plate equals aluminium wire. Magically. That will obviously go to the other guy. Let's bookmark the plate so we can use it later. Cool. Where are the vacuum tubes? I accidentally unbookmarked them. These guys need nickel plates. Do we have nickel plates automated? No. So we're also going to need these to be automated here. I think we've got... No, we don't even have the ingots automated. Okay, we'll automate the ingots as well. God. And what else do I need for this? I need copper wire, which we may actually have. We have a different copper wire. Can we use that copper wire? No. All right, let's automate this copper wire. So that's going to look like a plate, just one, turning into copper wire. And that too will go to the other area. We'll bookmark the plate. Let's go hook these up. So in this guy, it will get copper wire and aluminum wire. Will be recipes in there. Yeah, and then in here, I just need to add copper plate and that's it, I think. What else do I need? Aluminum plate? Yeah. And then copper wire and aluminum wire. Sweet. Awesome. Right? Yeah, that should work. I'll also have to go into Mechanism big time to add the recipe for the, whatever it was. What don't we have? It's the nickel, right? Yeah. So let's go here, search nickel. Let's make sure that we get a stack of this stuff. Oh, sorry. Struggling. And then I've got to, oh God, there's so much we've got to do. And then I've got to quickly make a bottler and hope that I can do that this episode without making it way too long. I just want half a stack. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. What's this stuff? Yeah, okay. I know what's happening with those. Totally. Let's go back here. One of those is for the processing place. Down here. You go there. Did that work? Yep, cool. The other thing is for our new workbench. Over here. Which is a bit of a problem. Because this guy, you have to pick which you make. Which means ideally I need two of them. And I'm not going to do that this episode. Which means what we're going to do is we're going to chuck that in there. I'm going to search vacuum tube. We're going to try it once. I don't have nickel ingots. Didn't I? Isn't that what I just added in here? Am I crazy? What'd they add? Added aluminum. There we go. Nickel. Dust should be here somewhere. Why is there so much dust? Why is there so many different nickel things that you can create there? All right, let's try vacuum tubes again. Because if these work, I'll order like a ridiculous amount of them, and then we'll switch over the recipe to use the other option. How's that sound? So this machine should be working. So far, not. Interesting. Okay. Let's try a few things. I've got an idea. Didn't really want to do all that damage, but that's okay. Let's place the diamond crafter. Why does it place that way? Place it here. Cool. Let's put a chest, and we'll just redistribute once it's appeared in the chest. So let's add both of those. Nothing is in there. Cool. Let's grab this guy. Make sure that the recipe's not there. Awesome. Let's search vacuum. Let's order that. Let's make sure that I don't have my magnet on, even though I don't think I can. The items should show up in here, if they're even crafting, which I guess could be a different problem. That's the wrong wire, because the recipe hates me. So, let's open this. Chuck this in here. Yeah, right? Yeah, I want specifically this copper wire. Cool. That should now be fixed, which means it probably worked how it was before, but that's fine. Like, it's not going to be the end of the world adding a little middleman. But it should show up in here. It's going to go through the applied energistics system, right? Oh, wait, I might have to cancel the first one. And this one should work. Right? Guys? What? Don't make me go over there. Ah! Sorry. Let me go over here and check. Oh god, let me lag through Lagville over here. So what's the deal? The copper plate is here. I haven't added the patterns to this. That is the deal. My bad. Patterns. Get 10 of them. Cool. Chuck them in here. So what do I need? I need copper plate recipe. And I need aluminum recipe. And then these go in here. My bad. Okay. Cool. So, the stuff should be craftable now. I need to add them on the exporter as well. Oh my god. God, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. That and that. Okay. Now we're in business, right? Cool. All the stuff should show up. What could it possibly be that we've done wrong or that we're missing, huh? What could the copper is in there? It's impossible. This. Is it not auto craft? Like, is it not chunk loaded or something? What could it possibly be? This guy. I wanted to store any durability of wire cutters, right? So do I need a fuzzy card? Let's search fuzzy. Let's make a card. Let's make a fuzzy card. And let's chuck that in there. Ah. There we go. This guy is putting in... He's essentially doing what we said you shouldn't do. Let me turn him off for now. And what do I need to check? I'm not entirely sure. These guys, I'm going to pull each of them out and chuck them in here. And I'm going to allow substitutions. Oh, click to prefer. So they're enabled now, yeah. I'm going to allow substitutions on each of these and hope that that includes the tool. Which I think it does, but I don't know that it does. But we're going to hope that it does. And so that should work. Now, as for why there's a copper plate in here, I don't know. We've got a copper recipe here. The crafting status is available. This guy has copper wire, crafting. Export first item until it's empty, then try the next. I'm just going to say Just random. Just try all of them. Cool. So that should have worked. Wonderful. Hopefully you guys are bearing with me. So all the stuff is now in here. Beautiful. We're then going to just do a simple pipe upgrade, or just a simple pipe even, into there. Cool. That's it. In fact, I think the stuff, does it go through here? Yeah, it does. Look at that. So it goes through, and then you have your tubes. And then if I search in here and search vacuum tubes, we've got 3. Cool. So if I order a stack of them, for example, we should see a stack of them made, which is pretty cool. I don't know how long it takes. Does it have to wait for the full thing to be done? No, it doesn't. Awesome. Cool. So that's going to make a bunch of those tubes, and then that'll allow me to make a bunch of these, about half a stack of them, which is pretty cool. While that's happening, I don't know, once again, how long this will take. Hopefully not too long. We've pretty much got a whole new episode at this point. What do I need for this? I'll need a refinery as well, and then I'll need acetaldehyde, which needs another refinery, which needs ethanol, which needs... We'll end it here. But pretty cool so far. I like it. All right, we're getting there. We've got some machines doing their things. Cool. So yeah, I mean, that's probably it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you're having fun. Maybe you're learning a thing or two as we go. Hopefully you like the building as well. I think I did a pretty good job with my skill level. The only thing I now realize is that with this bit hanging off, this bit here looks a little goofy, doesn't it? But I don't know if having this overlap here would fix that. Maybe it would. Why did I realize this just now? Like, I'm thinking if I do this here, and we can still, like, these can just be blocks, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like this. And then, how does that look? Wait, that would need to be a block as well. I think that looks better. I think that does look better. I'm going to quickly fix that up. Let's turn our magnet back on as well. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've had some fun. Thank you, of course, to our donators, our channel members. Thank you to those of you that are watching ads on the videos, or being YouTube premium members. Thank you guys. And thank you for those of you that just watched in general. Thanks for being here. Okay, cool. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members. Thank you, Melizzy. Thank you, Final Phoenix 13. Thank you, Yulia. And thank you, Mr. Brendan. And, oh, we've got a chicken and a horse. 2 horses joining the, this horse I think can probably get out. I was going to say joining the Cliff Gang. Or actually, they might be a rival Cliff Gang to our, cat and sheep over here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cool. Alright, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.